Good morning, friends. This morning video is meant for everybody. Yeah, there was a man, a poor man. He slept on a cold bench in the park every day. And there was also a very rich man, probably a millionaire, who often, went in a car along with the driver. Every day the car passed through in front of the park where the poor man was sleeping on the cold bench. The man sleeping on the cold bench often watched the millionaire uh, just in the car. And of all the day, the man who was sitting in the car, the millionaire, looked at the poor man sitting on the cold bench. One day, he came out of the car and he asked the poor man why he was sleeping on that cold bench in the park every day. The poor man responded, said, "Sir, I have no money, no room, no home to sleep in. Therefore, I am sleeping on this cold bench. The but then why do you stare at my car every day when I am passing through?" The man responded. He said, "Sir, I always dreamed that I would stay in that luxurious hotel in front of the park, and that is the reason why I am staring at you." He said, "Well, I will make your wish fulfill. I will book the best and the most beautiful suite in that hotel for 1 month, and I'll pay the entire cost for you, and I'll make your dream true." The millionaire took the poor man from the park and allowed him to stay in the best suite in the hotel for a month. He paid the entire, charges for a month. A few days later, he visited the hotel to see whether the man was happy with his stay in the hotel and how did he really realize. He found that the man was not in his suit, he was somewhere else. Then again, he went to that very park. On that very cold bench, he found that the poor man was sleeping there. Then he wondered, he asked, "Why did you do so? I have allowed you to stay in the hotel for a month. I have paid the charges. I have made your wish fulfill." The man responded, said, "When I was sleeping in the hotel, I was really happy, but the stay at the hotel was really wonderful. But then I always, dreamed while being in the hotel that I was out in the park sleeping on the cold bench. So the dream became so horrible that the whole night I couldn't sleep. It has spoiled my sleep. That is the reason why I came out in the park and slept on that cold bench again." The man really wondered, and actually he understood the thing. So, what is the moral of this story? The moral of the story is that it is not important that you should have luxuries and wealth in your life. What is most important? That when you are suffering from problems and worries, they don't let destroy everything by your unfounded imagination. When you are suffering from problems and worries in your life, then do not let destroy everything by your unfounded imagination. That may be beautiful, and don't rely on the things that don't exist in your life. Friends, generally what happens that we start thinking and imagining about something which is beyond our capability. Sometimes we keep on dreaming about something which do not exist in our life, and that really makes our life more miserable. So what is more important for us? It is more important that we should be satisfied and content with whatever we have. Whatever we have earned through our hard work, whatever life God has gifted us within our reach, be always satisfied with whatever you have. Be always happy with whatever choice of life you have. It doesn't matter whether you are living in luxuries or you are living in a very ordinary way. What matters is that whether you are happy with that or not. So always be happy with whatever you have. It is not necessary that you are dreaming of the luxuries that is not going to exist in your life. Sometimes the unfounded imagination becomes the cause of all the trouble in our life. We start imagining something which is beyond imagination or which is even beyond our capabilities, and that makes our life more miserable and troublesome. So, friends, It is not important that we should always have some bigger dream in life. Whatever is within our capability, whatever is within our reach, if we reach that goal enough, I think our life and our ambition will be fulfilled and happiness will return to us. So it is not important that we should always have a big dream or a dream that is unfounded imagination and that keeps us, I mean, in trouble all the time. It is more important that we should have things in our life which really exist, or the things in our life which makes a difference in our thoughts and imagination, things that really makes us happy. So we should always be happy with the choice of life that we have in our life and that exists in the reality. We should not go for unfounded imagination that becomes a permanent source of unhappiness in life. That is what I wanted to emphasize. Thank you, friend. Have a nice morning.